Hi there. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving Day weekend and enjoyed your Black Friday sales and all of that. Today is my pajama day. My company went home yesterday evening. Whoop. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I'm cooking my lunch while my Shark vacuum is vacuuming the floor. And even though it is pajama day, it doesn't mean it's a lazy day. I am really busy trying to get my sewing room set up. And initially I thought, I don't really want to share this big mess with the world. It's a little embarrassing. But then I decided, well, cleaning up my mess and getting things organized is part of my sewing journey. And I did invite you all to come on my sewing journey with me. That's part of the journey. So, let me turn my hash, my corned beef hash, so it doesn't burn, and then I'll take you on a little tour here of, well, maybe I'll be back here, you get a better view. Let me see if I can flip the camera around. There we go. Woohoo! That's my mess. So I didn't get things put away from shopping. Here's some fabrics that I pulled out for sewing up those adult bibs that I'm wanting to do to give away to the local senior living facility. Now, yes, here's quite a mess. This stuff here and this over here, that is sewing stuff from that I had from when I moved, and I just haven't completely unpacked, put things away, and organized my sewing stuff yet. So it's all been stashed away and piled up because since I moved here, I really haven't done much sewing. I pulled out just enough sewing to make my sewing mess an even bigger mess. As you know, you go through things and you look for what you want and you leave everything else behind, even in worse disarray than how you found it. You know how that goes. I mean, everyone does that, right? And then this stuff here, you know, and I've got paints under there. I just moved those under there. They were here because I am in the middle of painting my walls and remodeling, doing home repairs. And oh, that's my little dog Molly. Say hello, Molly. Hi there. So no, stay down. So anyway, back in 2020 when the world shut down, I thought, well, okay, I'm just gonna start all this remodeling and home repair stuff, you know, and just have it be a really productive time. One thing led into another. It ended up becoming Pandora's box. I mean, it just opened up and then things started breaking down and needing repaired. And so I ended up having to repair a lot more than I thought. So the fun part of simply painting my walls a different color, I was in the middle of painting my walls. I had just started the project when all of a sudden my dishwasher blew up. I mean, I was literally had the paint roller in my hand and my dishwasher water just went everywhere. Was just spewing everywhere, and a hose broke, and when I pulled out the old dishwasher and looked at it, it turns out that there had been a leak, a very small leak for a very long time, that I didn't know anything about. So underneath the dishwasher, the floor was wet. I mean, it had been wet, you could tell. And so the wood had to be replaced. And the hardwood floors, part of the hardwood floor had to be replaced. When I got estimates for that, general contractors told me that my hardwood floor had to come up. Living room, dining room, kitchen, and hallway. It all had to come up because of this little space here. They said it just couldn't be done to pull this up because of the way they've got ridges in there and they're nailed together. When you pull one up, the other one just comes up. Anyway, I said no. I'm going to have to figure that out myself. So I hired a real nice lady, a young lady, and the two of us figured it out. Neither one of us did anything like it before, but we figured it out. And we managed to cut out what we needed. And fortunately, it was just the top floor, the hardwood, some of the hardwood, and then the wood directly under the hardwood. But fortunately, the subfloor wasn't damaged. So, I mean, the subfloor was still in pristine condition. So, that made things a lot easier. And anyway, it took us a while, but we figured it out and got it replaced. And you can't, Arlen, here, move out of the way so I can show. You can't really tell that it was done by amateurs unless you look. Let me see where. Right here. We did have to pull it out this far because we didn't know what we were doing. So these seams here, normally the seams are staggered. See, a professional would stagger seams like this. And we did this. But we did end up, some of this here, we did this and that staggered pretty good. So most of it you can't even tell placed, and if I didn't tell people it was replaced, maybe people wouldn't even know, unless it's a professional floor installer. The rest of the world probably wouldn't even know. Anyway, oh, well, that was a long story that had nothing to do with sewing. Let me get back to my sewing goals. Sorry. Yeah, today's goal is to just get my tools put away out in the back porch and get this moved to the back porch and get this moved, laying down in here with more of my sewing stuff so I can organize all of this sewing stuff. This last summer, I bought this sewing cart from Amazon and put it together, and it is real nice. You can stow away a lot of things. You know, it's got a cupboard, and then this here folds out, and you open this up, and this folds out and extends your sewing area. But as you can see, there's no room to even sit there and sew because of this in the way. So yeah, that's my sewing journey for today. And come back and, now that you've seen the before picture, come back and see the after picture. So thank you for joining me today on my sew journey. See you next time.